Hello, welcome to my my next unboxing video. It's a game, board game, card game unboxing video. It's called a trivia box, and it's on this car called Holden, which is a General Motors car that was made in Australia for 60, how many years actually, 60, maybe not 70 years, until they, from 1948 until they closed down 5 or so years ago. So, it's a trivia game, so you think you know Holden, so includes 20 Holden picture cards, bragging rights with every win. And it's trivia questions inside the box. So anything exciting on the bottom? Oh, there we go. Includes 189 question cards, 20 picture cards, and 1 rules card. And what does it say there? No, got it upside down. General Motors, copyright 2022. The trivia box is a registered trademark of Imagination. Imagination, name and logo is a registered trademark of Imagination. Okay. So, I'll open that up. I actually, I sort of got this for Christmas, although I saw it in the shop myself and decided to buy it for myself, and the lid was actually already opened in the shop, which was good in a way because I got to look inside and make sure that there was these 3 packs of cards inside there, and that they were all different. They'd all been sort of pulled out a lot in the shop. So I've got those there, and I don't think that there's anything more down in there, is there? I don't think so. I think that's just the box that it all sits in. I don't think I can pop that open, no. Okay, so I will put the lid on, put that over there at the top of the left top of the screen, and I will open actually the rules pack first. Got some scissors. I think I'll need those just to open up the plastic. Oh, there we go. Okay. Once we've taken off not that I overdo it, but taking off the plastic around a cigarette box, put that to one side, and there's the rules. And there's some cards there. Trivia box cards. Okay. That's one deck of cards, and it says playing the game 3 or more players. Separate the picture cards from the question cards. Select the player to go first. They will be the first reader and start the game by picking up a question card before challenging another player. They must first select one of the 2 questions printed on the card. If the challenged player answers incorrectly, they are knocked out of the round. The reader draws a new question and challenges one of the remaining players to answer the next question. But if the challenged player answers correctly, it is the reader that is knocked out. The challenged player now becomes the reader, picks up a question card and challenges another player. The round ends after the last 2 players take part in the final challenge and only one player is left. The player wins the round and picks up a picture card. The winning player starts the next round as the reader. Okay, so I think some rules about steel cards are winning the game. There we go. The first player to win 4 picture cards wins the game. So obviously you get it when you win a round. Down here you get a picture card. And you can actually have a 2-player game there as well. Okay, that's all kind of interesting. So that's some of the questions. So obviously, what does RTS stand for? That stands for radial tune suspension. So if you're the reader, you'd read that out, and obviously give them those 3 options, and the one that's in bold is the correct answer. And what's the true or false? So read out one of those questions. True or false? The name Canberra, the phonetic spelling of the word Canberra, was suggested by GMH management to GM when determining the name of Australia's own car. That's true. So it was actually Holden was the name they decided on, not the name Canberra. That's interesting. Okay, that's some of the question cards. And this is the picture cards, I think. Let's see what's in this one. Pop that open, if I can. Okay, there we go. After a short struggle, I've broken over the plastic, and this is that's some of the picture cards. There's a steel card there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. There's an FE Holden from 1956. There's an EH from 1963. There's an LJ Tirana from 1973. There's a 73 HQ Kingswood. There's an EJ from 1962. LX Tirana from 1976. There's the first one, the FX or the 48215 from 1948. 2005 Holden try to pronounce that. Effigy concept, yep. There's a 1979 HZ Statesman. And there's a 1976 LX Tirana. From that pile, there's 10 picture cards. There's a steel card. Some haven't read the steel card rules. And there's more. There's more questions. A stack of questions there actually, yeah. Okay. Some more questions. And that pile that I opened up first, that was all questions. You have true or false or multiple choice. Okay, so put that there like that. Let's open up the last pack. And that, I'm thinking, we'll have another 10. That's slightly easier to do. Another 10 picture cards and some more questions. Okay, 1953 FJ utility. There's a 1960 FB sedan. That's when those little fins, all the cars came out with fins, 1960. So the Holden FB and EK came out with the fins. HD from 1965. There's 1968 HK Brom. That's a 1970 Tirana concept. Okay. I'm sure they ever made that. Another concept card, the 1969 Hurricane. Sure they never made those ones. There's LC Tirana from 1970. There's a HQ Monaro from 1971. And another HQ from 1972. And there's a HX Monaro from 1976. And there's another steel card. There, so that must give us 20 picture cards. There we go, 20 picture cards. Another big stack of questions. Let's see what one of those questions are. How many times did Peter Brock win Bathurst 1000 in a Holden? And the answer is 9 times. And true or false, Greg Hansford and Larry Perkins drove a VK Commodore to victory in the 1986 Bathurst 1000, and the answer is false. Okay, so that's interesting. It's a stack of question cards. A little bit like, I suppose it's a little bit like playing Trivial Pursuit, where you've got all the questions, and I suppose after you've played for a while, then you kind of you start remembering some of the answers, but and it's always good to have a lot of questions to work through. But that's that, and let's have a look how the steel works then. The steel cards. If a reader picks up a card marked steel, they may attempt to steal another player's picture card. If the challenger player answers the steel question correctly, they stay in the round and become the new reader, but if they answer incorrectly, they are knocked out and must give 1 picture card to the reader. If there are no players in the round with picture cards, play continues as normal. Okay, and you can play a 2-player game there as well. The reader picks up, this is the 2-player game. The reader picks up a card, selects a question and reads it to the other player. If they answer incorrectly, the reader picks up a picture card and remains as the reader. But if the player answers correctly, they become the reader. It is only the reader who can win picture cards. If the reader still picks up a steel card and the other player answers incorrectly, the reader may steal one of their picture cards. If they do not have a picture card, they may take one from the pile. The player to collect 7 picture cards wins the game for the 2-picture player. Okay, well, that's actually when I saw that in the shop, I didn't I didn't really sort of know what it was going to be like. But actually there's a lot more questions than I thought there was going to be. Quite put those back in there. Fairly sort of straightforward rules, which is, answer the question correctly, and you sort of move on. And then there's the picture cards, which gives it a bit of interest. And collect, either 4 or 7 of those picture cards to win the game. Okay, and that just fits neatly back inside the box there. Okay, well, that's actually been, I got that for Christmas. Today's filming this on the 26th of January, so I've been actually quite keen to open it and have a good look at it. But anyway, today's the day, and you've got to share in the moment when I unboxed this trivia box. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.